How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. I'm back at it again. Here for some Satisfactory. Let's see how far I can go. I think everything's good. Let's go ahead and take off the welcome screen. All right. One sec. Gotta reload the game. All right. Good to go. Good to go. Let's get to playing. You know, I think I don't need to do announcements anymore. The way I'm feeling right now. Unless it's super important. I think I just want to get into gameplay. I think you guys would like that better. If you want updates, if you want to, keep in the loop of what's going on with me, check out my Discord, man. I'm very active in there. I'm there all the time. I also post a lot, so make sure you're checking for my posts. Other than that, let's have a good game. Alright, we're reloading this, It's on, boys. We got a rebar gun. Now, when I first used this thing, I thought it sucked. I didn't like it. The rate of fire is abysmal, as you can see. But this, until you get the assault rifle, is the only way you can hit anything at a distance. And it actually packs a pretty good punch. I didn't think so at first. But once I figured out how to move around the mobs and dodge their attacks and stuff, and, be cheesy, get up on ledges and things like that, this actually is a powerhouse. And the best kind is just a straight, regular rebar. Shadow rebar is okay, but it really doesn't make a difference. The stun rebar sucks. It does not stun long enough. In order for that to be useful, I think Coffee Stain should just adjust it so that it stuns for a little bit longer. Long enough for you to get another shot off with regular rebar. Or it needs to do damage. One of the two. Like, it needs to do enough damage to, it needs to be significant. And it still needs to be stun long enough for you to follow up with another shot. I think you should be able to stun lock things with it. Single targets, right? So, it's not an answer for getting overwhelmed by multiple enemies, but yeah, one-on-one, if you have stun rebar, you should beat that monster, unless it's really powerful. They can make some monsters, immune to stun to balance it out, too. So, yeah, there's definitely some work that could be done there. But overall, but yeah, the rebar gun's really good. So, let's look at this here. So, we got the space elevator. We're working on steel today. That's right. And I believe we either made a path to steel or we're going to. And I believe that's the way right there. And do I have a lot? I don't have a lot of plates. I believe I'm gonna have to move them all over here. Yeah, I don't like having to... Well, we'll see what happens when I get hyper tubes. I mean, I'm gonna move this regardless because it needs to get up on foundations. But yeah, I'm thinking about just redoing this whole, all this factory. Just getting it all up here. Okay. Well, let's get started on steel because I don't want to use regular belts anymore. So. So we got power slugs, that's cool. We're gonna need plenty of concrete for what we're about to do. And hey, look, we have lots of iron plates, that's great. But yeah, we got the parachute too. Parachute's pretty OP. That's gonna allow us to kind of like, you know, fast travel a little bit. Well, not yet, but we could always make some ladders up here so we can just fly around. But actually, you know, I still am gonna make a platform over there. But I could easily just float down too and start working on that. But I think I am gonna bring the coal back here, the more difficult way, because then it'll be easy. We can process everything here. We can kind of keep things centralized. Like I said, the first floor will be for the first step in the process. The second floor will be the second step. And the third will be any third step processes. That's probably where our manufacturers are going to go. And I think instead of having a bus, we're just going to do it that way, where we just simply go up if we need to process another step. And all the basic resources come in from the bottom. I think that's, we'll see how that goes. I haven't done that before, so. Let's try to research what we can with the MAM. Okay, we could probably grab some more cables and get this. I also want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Yeah, we can't get that. You know what? Power slugs, though. Yeah, power slugs. I don't have any rebar. Rods? That's interesting. Okay. Oh, that's right. I gotta check for tickets, and we've got to buy a conveyor floor. Well, that's what we're gonna try to do. Okay, looks like we have enough. Oops. Okay. So, would be nice to get the factory cart at some point. We're gonna buy that. I've had mixed results with the conveyor floor hole, but yeah. Try to see if there's anything else I want to spend my money on. I don't really think so. I don't need any of this other stuff. I already got doors. We don't need that. We have conveyor floor holes anyway. Oh, catwalks. But it requires 5, so. Definitely want to save, but you need tier 4. I think advanced steel production. I think that's what you need. Pillars, railings. But I think the rest of the stuff is just kind of not necessary. Though reinforced iron plates, actually, I think we do want to buy those. How many do we get? 100? Excuse me. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna let this stuff build. I mainly just wanted to get the conveyor floor. I think we are gonna have to, let's see. Do we have enough biofuel? That's the question. good. I get some, no, that's a lot of biomass. Yeah, no, we're good. That's a lot of biomass. We are going to be good for a while on power, I think. Let's look at the power grid to make sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll by the time we get the coal plant up and running, as long as we get that running in a timely manner, we should have more than enough power to get that going. Alright. Time for the highway to hell. Oh, we gotta do the zoop function. There we go. Hit R for that. Yeah, this is like gonna be our whole base here. Isn't that great? Looks can be deceiving. That does not look like a rock out there. That looks like structures. Interesting. Okay, so that's where the coal is, right down there. Yeah, I know. I kind of know the map like the back of my hand. All right, it's been 13 minutes. Nobody's on. Okay, just making sure. Okay, this is the hallway, so we should maybe go this way. Now, so we'll get a conveyor floor here. Are you serious? I still need rods? Okay, whatever. That annoys the hell out of me. this is kind of why I want a factory cart. Alright. Before we leave, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Plenty of reinforced plates. It looks like I have plenty of everything that I need. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. Just a little low on rods. Definitely probably gonna have to, when we get steel, we're gonna have to do that up. Can't be right on top of the node. Come on, man. All right, whatever. I'll just scrap that whole thing. I mean, this is a great spot to put the conveyor. Actually, I think I'm glad I put this here, because I just thought of something. I just thought of a strategy I could use. So, if we take this, maybe, I think we should still put this over here. That'll be like 2 miners, I think. Sure. May need to put another one here. Oh, so I'll probably be able to catch that on the way back. I'm out of rods. Okay, man. What the hell is going on with my rods? I don't want to go back and forth process the whole string for one goddamn thing. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Definitely need an elevator over there, that's for sure. It is... Alright, this is bullshit. What is going on? Okay. Yeah. That just lost its privileges. Don't need... This is interesting. We kind of don't need tickets anymore, other than for, whatchamacallit? The factory card, that's right. Okay. Well, I'm grabbing these, man. I am not gonna wait for rods, especially when they're going that slow. Definitely rods are... I'm gonna be focusing on rods the second I get steel. I'm gonna be coming up here and unfucking this. Most likely. Alright. So... hopefully, I will not have to come back here for more rods. So, I realize that I have really bad lighting. I'm gonna try to do something about that, guys. I don't know if I put it over here. Wow, dude. Why does it look... Dude, I had a lot... Are one of my bulbs out? No? It don't look like it. I mean, maybe if I pull the curtains back? Give me a second, guy. Me? Maybe that might be a little better? I don't know. But, damn, dude. Okay, so I don't understand this. My face was not this dark. It has not been this dark for a long time. I don't understand why it's so dark now. Do I need to, like, increase the brightness on my camera? Let me check this real quick. I do not like the way this camera looks. So brightness. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's kind of... I don't think that's really making it any better. I guess I just need new lights, but I am not having lights shining in my face while I'm playing. Fuck that. I'm not doing that again. So, hopefully my face won't be too dark. I mean, that one light I had was working, but I guess it's just magically not now? Okay. Well. I guess I can't do anything about it right now. So let me see this real quick here. So we could, yeah. Yep, we could simply do that, and then we could hop on here, go down, and kind of get these way down. Yeah, this works pretty good, actually. Okay. I can do it. I can barely see that ladder. There we go. And I'm here, but I'm probably going to be attacked immediately. Let's look at this. Hold up, I got 2 messages. Okay, whatever, don't care. Yep. Alright. Well, that's stupid. I mean, you know what? I'm thinking, well, I mean, we are gonna redo it, because we can put it a little bit higher, but I think that position's fine. So, control here. Do this and see if we can still put a miner on there. Be nice. Yeah, it looks like we can. That's really good. Okay, so we're gonna maybe, I think we'll flip it this way, yeah. So this third one, that's where that'll go. That's that. And power. Do I have wall sockets? Hallelujah. I do. So this has just turned easy. This is the other reason I have wall sockets. But check this out. I don't need no damn power pole. Go like this. Well, bam. And you come up. This here. Whoop. And well, bam. This is why you need the sink, guys. This stuff right here, all this stuff is because of the sink. Very important stuff. That's almost at the top. And now we can make this, turn this into a pole. Or we could attach it to a wall against this. But I think we will have a pole here, just so I know where it's at. And so this is going to be the coal. Now, I do believe we should have the power plant out here. I mean, it just makes sense. You know, we don't really need to bring it all the way over there. Plus, we can reserve that space up there for the factory. Because this is going to take a lot of space. Probably several floors worth. In fact, I think... Well, I don't even know if I have coal power research, so we won't plan ahead too far on that one. But definitely... There is something else, though. We do need to get iron up here. That's the other issue. So there is an iron right there. I believe, yeah. So check this out. Pink for iron, and that one will light up. There you go. See? So that's where we need to go. We probably could just parachute down there right now. In fact, I think we're going to. A second here. Yeah. Airborne. I'm the only person that can say that. No. Oh, look at that. We gotta destroy that stupid bug thing. Death from above. Oh, look at that. Look at that cheater stuff. Why do I not have my zapper? The F, dude? I know I didn't consciously take that out. What the fuck is that crap? I did not take that out. Whatever, dude. Why would I take that out? Why would I take... Okay, sorry guys, I'm losing it on camera. I will calm down. I mean, you don't know off camera what's been going on, man. You don't know what's... I maybe do. I'm sure some of you know what it's like, man, but really, just... I swear, sometimes... I have my dates. Yeah, I might need to quit early, guys. I'm in a pretty bad mood today, actually. I don't want to take it out on the stream. I guess I've been kind of feeling pretty frustrated today. I don't want to, but I do. I don't really think it's appropriate to go into why I feel frustrated. I have a lot to be grateful for, though. I did have a good meditation session this morning. That was pretty nice. Man. Really, on paper, I shouldn't be complaining at all about anything, you know? There are so many things that I don't have to deal with right now. And, I mean, this is easier said than done, but I guess the only person that could really ruin my day is me, right? And right now, I'm really ruining my own day. Trying not to. Maybe I could turn this around. Maybe I can... I mean, I'm already kind of feeling a little better saying that, I guess. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we got our iron here. I think we're just going to bring the coal and the iron up. Have to get our power pole here and get it connected to the one down there. We could probably just do that. I think we are going to have to get closer to that. Okay. Can I get up here? Let me. Ooh, yeah, cheeky. There we go. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that, huh? Oh yeah, we haven't connected that up there. Okay. That's what's going on. So now... Wonder, do I have enough plates and concrete to get this? Can I reach that up there? If I could reach that up there, that would be pretty dope. That don't look like... It looks like it's too far. Oh, I can. Oh, yes. Gonna pop. Look at that. I love that there's no structural integrity in this game. I abuse the hell out of it. It's one of the nicest things about this game. Yeah, it's a little immersion breaking at times, but you don't have to. You can make it not immersion breaking if you want to. Okay. Let me see here. Let's get a conveyor full. Can I get... Okay, yeah. So I can do that. And then... Not doing a Mark II. And that comes down there. We need it to be an intake, so... So we're gonna have this guy go like this. Can we build that in there? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. So we're all set, guys. We just built that up there. That's gonna be really nice. Okay. That is really something. I can't see if it's... Yeah, this is the right one. I think I may have to just power here. Maybe not. I'm definitely gonna have to get some more concrete, I'm pretty sure. But I think it's been building up a lot, so I think it'll be fine. We're kind of getting this set up for the rest of our factory. This is like gonna basically be one great hallway. A great hall, if you will. We might have enough concrete to finish this, but I don't think we do. I really don't. We definitely need to use the resource sink. Honestly, I'm thinking about hooking up a couple of those miners down there, powering them up and feeding them into a sink down there so we can get more tickets. Because the sinks are... Think of the sinks as being on their own network, okay? They're basically on a network, like a wireless network, So you only need to access one to access them all. Like they all go, all the tickets go into the same pool, and you can access any one of them to get the tickets out. It doesn't matter which one made the tickets. You know what I'm saying? So like I could make an awesome sink down there at the coal mine. You know, belt some miners into it with the steel belts, and then you know, interact with the resource or the awesome sink down here and still get the tickets that I got from that one over there. So, but yeah, let's go get some more concrete. Because if we're gonna go back and forth like this, we definitely need the factory cart, and definitely we'll need hypertubes ASAP. But we'll probably get that pretty quickly once we get this rolling here. Okay, so now we have 2. Let's get some more rods and that's right, we never did really expand our limestone operation. That's kind of the other thing too that might hold us back at some point. Well, I think we just need to get our foot in the door with steel and stop messing around. So once we get this power line here, we're just going to plop the foundries down there and just get it going. And we're just going to focus on steel beams. We're going to let the reinforced plates go as long as we can, and then once we get the steel beams we need, we're going to go ahead get the Mark II belts, and we'll need a lot of reinforced plates to get that, so that's what we're saving that for as well. We may even use tickets to buy them, I don't know. So there's so many good, amazing reasons we really want Mark III belts as soon as possible. We are going to be able to create and produce a lot more power with Mark III belts than we would with Mark II, or especially Mark I. Cold power is just dog crap with 1 and 2. You definitely, like, 3 is where it's at, and you can get so much more resources, especially out of the mines that you already have tapped through the power slugs and whatnot. The trick with power slugs is you always want to use them on resource generation. So you know, resources are finite in this game, so basically, and you want to increase your belt, use it to increase your belt size too. So say I have an impure node, right? Well, if I put a power slug on that sucker, I can turn that into a full belt when it would normally only be a half belt. So that's pretty powerful. Or I could actually do a belt and a half. It's funny, yellow sky. So we're gonna go ahead and try to see if we can find a power pole somewhere around here. I guess we don't have one yet. Well, we'll go ahead and get rid of these and kind of put this up higher. I don't want a wire to be right across the entrance to this. Well, the power plant's right here, so we're definitely going to connect it here. There we go. And I think we're good there. So it occurs to me that we have not started the... We have not started producing steel yet, so let's go ahead and get that unlocked. This, man, does that really have... I gotta take that much rotors? Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess I gotta do it by hand. Looks like I'm gonna be pounding stuff out. Oh my god. Woo! Okay. 150 rotors. It's fucking insane. Well, to be fair, I would have taken more time getting those resources, but I hate Mark II belts. I think it's actually, excuse me, I think it's actually easier to work with steel and just tech to steel and skip Mark II belts than it is to work with Mark II belts and get the infrastructure for them going. Because getting the infrastructure for Mark II belts is such a pain in the butt. It really is. It's almost not worth it. Like, well, the thing of it is, here's the other thing. You don't have belts fast enough to really produce reinforced plates at optimal levels until you get the belt that you're trying to get. So you might as well just try to bypass Mark II belts entirely and only make reinforced plates after you have steel belts. So that's kind of my reasoning behind that. Why I'm skipping it, because I mean, I just feel like it wastes time trying to build the infrastructure for rotors when you need Mark III belts to do it, basically. Anyway. Now, I am really tempted to buy the ticket for this. I don't want to handcraft these, but let's see. Let's see if I can. I mean, 44... Okay, well... We'll just do some pounding out. So you know what, guys? Hey, I'm gonna be doing a lot of, pounding out here, and you know how boring that is. So, why don't we just take a break while I'm doing this, and then we'll come back, and I'll just maybe come back in 10 minutes while I'm doing this. If you want to stick around, no problem. But yeah. Well, I'm definitely gonna go AFK. I might even make a couple phone calls while I'm doing this. I mean, ideally, you do kind of want... It's just, I think the mistake we made is we didn't really expand our rod factory before we started doing all this stuff. But it's kind of too late now. I mean, I guess I could go there and produce some more, but I'm just not feeling very energetic to do that right now. Wonder if I have any ingots? I do. I don't know. I may not be able to get away with going right to steel. I might have to. I might have to add a couple more rod factories. Because then we got modular frames too. I think I'm just gonna have to make more rod constructors. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna have to do that. Yep. Okay, so I just Oh, hey guys, you know what? Now I'm definitely taking a break because I got an important phone call. I'll be back. All right, I apologize for the long AFK. I am back though, and but I definitely needed that, and yeah, that was a pretty important phone call, so I had to take that. I don't think I think it took about maybe 20 minutes, so yeah. But anyway, let's turn the timer back off. So, there we go. Okay. Alright, so we hooked up power to our steel setup, but we're quickly realizing that we are just going to have to make more rods, and there's no way around it. So we're just going to have to do it. Now, this is not moving. So that tells me that we can simply be lazy and go for instant gratification. Split this off here. Make a couple constructors, I think, like this. And they do have the outputs facing me, or the inputs facing me, which is good. And we'll just go like this. Oh, oops. No, actually that's bad. I'm missing a step. I need smelters. So, let's see. Smelters. Yep. Now the most is 60. I mean, this is not ratioed correctly at all. I just want to get this done. Alright, you want to be like that? We can just do this instead. Okay, so now we're going to make the constructor. I think actually we might be able to make 4 of them. We'll just get 4 rod factories. Maybe this will give a nice injection of rods into our system. Is there a way to climb up here? Yeah, there is. Let's check this out. I'm just gonna go like this. Oh, oops. Okay. Oh, oops, we have to change the setting first. Oops. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's say one. No, we're not doing that. Oh. Why the hell are you up in the air? I'm asking the question why a lot today. I'm not... That's how I can tell I'm a little not in a good mood. I've kind of been learning lately to not ask why anymore about anything. But I keep doing it. Okay, so and when we get faster belts, maybe we're just gonna tear this shit down anyway. Alright, so we need to identify where our rods are coming in. Rods.
Rods, rods, rods. Hello. Hello. Rods are... Rods are here. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go like this. Super spaghetti. Because I don't care. Well, I guess it's time to be kind of a jerk and just do this. Check this out. Hey, you like that? I thought so. There you go. Bam. Interesting. This thing should be working, but it's not for no reason. Oh, because these aren't on. That's right, okay. Alright. Alright, now we're cooking. So let's just get this shit going here, see what happens. Why are you being... Dude, I pasted you. I hate you. Alright, now we should have a lot more rods coming through. Very nice. Something else we could do too, since these belts almost never move. We could probably just do this as well. As I don't give a crap. Yeah, we could probably just put this guy like right here. Alright, so it looks like we need some rods. Give me some... Come on, come on. I must put a merger here. There. Band-aids upon band-aids upon band-aids. I just want to get it done. I don't want to spend another hour trying to set up the perfect setup just to tear it down and put it on foundations anyway. I just want the stupid rods to make so that I can get back to what I was doing. There we go. Now that's more like it. Wouldn't you agree, guys? Okay. You know what I think? I think I'm just gonna go like this. Cause I don't need more screws than this by hand. I really don't. I might as well just put all the screws into that. Into making the reinforced plates and the rotors. Maybe I could even upgrade this to Mark II. But nah, I wanna save my plates, man. I really don't want to. Oh, you know what? We could change this to modular frame. We're gonna need to anyway. So, modular frame, rods, and plates. How are we doing on rods now? Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, so we need reinforced plates. You know what? I think I'll just throw my reinforced plates in there and hopefully we get all that we need, because we'll need a bunch anyway, so. Now, let's take a look at our box here. Okay. Alright, so we are pretty close to getting 150. We could probably just pound that out real quick. But now I need 50 of these modular thingies. Well, let's go ahead and get some reinforced plates. You know, I can live without the other stuff. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and buy a couple of these. Because I'm sick and tired of it. Oh, it's 12 rods, okay. Get a drink of water here. I think I'm just gonna pound these like crazy. I gotta go get concrete real quick. There we go. Man, that was expensive. We're gonna still get this for the inventory slots. That's about it. I'm not gonna get this right now, though. Okay, so select milestones. Yeah. So we have the 400 reinforced plates for that, roughly, so that's good. So let's go ahead and go over and add some foundries. Of course, they take modular frames. Why wouldn't they? I think we can get 3 steel beam factories running. So go ahead and we need 30 modular frames. Jeez. And 30 rotors. Ugh! Hate you. Okay. Man. Today is not my day. Well, when I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna get some sleep, and I am not waking up until I am not tired. I don't care what's going on. Yeah, I think I've kind of just... I think I'm done with some things. One more. Okay, now we're gonna go for rotors. Once again. Oh, we can actually make them. Great. Thought we were gonna have to wait again. Yeah, it was kind of cringe that I had to buy those reinforced plates, but believe me, at 400 reinforced plates, it's lame as hell. Okay, there we go. So let's go over there and see what we can do. Oh wow, I had this shit the whole time. Oh, I don't need that. But this will work. This will come in handy. Actually, I need to leave some stuff at the mem. This, I don't need any of this stuff. Alright, I think we're good. Oh. You know what? I feel like doing something fun. Well, actually, no, we do need to build the foundry up there. There's the coal. And we got iron over here, so naturally I think we're gonna have steel here. Why wouldn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just have this 5 wide since foundries are a little bigger than your average constructor. I want to make sure that's not in our hallway. Good, it's not in our hallway. Okay. Why is he doing that, you ask? Well, I will show you in a second. See, these wall conveyor mounts are very, very useful. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay. Let's place our 3 foundries. Now look at this nifty neat thing I'm going to show you here in a second. Let's do another one up here, like that. One, two, 3, 4, and then we'll have this there, and bam, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Point it that way. Dump the sucker in. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now, so we're gonna have another one going the opposite way. Oh, would you look at that? And the coal's coming. So here we go. Slowly but surely. Now, we're gonna place power poles. And then we're gonna set these things up to make steel. G, T, and then T, check, and check, and check, and power them together. Bring the power over, connect it to the wall. Now, we're going to have constructors. So actually, I'm really glad that I left space here, because now we need to make space for the constructors that actually make the steel, so... Three, yeah, so that should be enough space. And let's have some constructors. I don't know how much steel they use a minute. Let's find out. I am about to run out of rods again. Not cool. So I need 60 steel ingots per minute, so really we can only make one steel beam constructor, unfortunately. Oh well. It'll have to be enough. And there is our steel beams. Alright, so we'll stay here for a little bit. Wonder what else we can do here. So I think each one of these makes 45 steel ingots a minute. Yeah. Or, yeah, 45 a minute. Yeah, but once we get Mark III belts, we are going to have perfect ratios. Everything's going to be nice and neat. You'll see. We're just getting our foot in the door so we can start doing some serious factory work. And yeah, that's going to carry us through. Going to be very nice. Just like clockwork, drip, drip, drip. So it's going to be probably about like maybe 5 minutes. I mean, I could maybe run another line, but I don't. Just not feeling it today. Interesting. No, I mean it's taken a full belt of steel, but that is not going all the way. So let's see. I'm gonna try something a little cheeky. Maybe we can squeeze a little bit more out of here. I don't know if we can. Probably a wasted effort, but yeah, like my brain's totally running off impulse right now. Want to see if I can break Mark III belts before we leave. I mean, I did get steel, so I didn't lie to you guys. That's what the title was about, so the title's still accurate. Okay, this is... let's see, nope, discipline, we'll wait till 2. I said 2, so we're gonna wait till 2. I am really tired, though. Well, I guess we could talk a little bit, about 7 minutes. So, I mean, we're pretty much going to wrap up the stream here, guys. You're going to see me punch the red button, I think, on the Mark III belts, either at the end of this stream or tomorrow. Yeah, that's abysmal. Yeah, that's not working. That's not working at all. Yuck. Okay. So, yeah, well... If we have enough by the end of, by the 2 hour mark, I'll call. But according to this, there's 0 people watching, so I don't know. Yeah, numbers aren't looking very good today, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I streamed at the wrong time. If you guys don't like my content, I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna be too much in my head about it. I mean, this happens. You know, maybe this is just boring. I don't know. It happens. I can't make perfect content all the time, right? I can't always be entertaining. Sometimes I fall flat. You know, who knows? I mean, sometimes I'm doing something that's not really that interesting. So, and a lot of this was just a lot of busy work. There wasn't a lot of really fun stuff going on, like, you know, me killing aliens or anything. Also, I was kind of low energy and negative today. Didn't want to be, but today is just one of those days. It's tough because I have to exercise, right? I can't not exercise. But part of me really wishes I could get away with not doing it, because it seems like every time I do, I gotta sleep for 5 hours afterwards. It's just, I just want one day where I have a full amount of energy that entire day. And when I need to do something, I'm not tired until I need to go to bed. And then I go to bed and I go to sleep. And I wake up and I have energy. I don't want to go right back to bed. I would love for days where that's going on. Yeah. I guess that's what I really what I've been frustrated about. I'm just kind of really fed up with it. I mean, yeah, I've gotten better. It's gotten better, but it's still painfully slow. And still just, yeah. Well, these past 2 days have really pissed me off because I'll go to sleep, right? And I won't be able to sleep. Or I'll, you know, or I'll have a hard time, or I'll feel energized again, and I'll get back up, and then I'll get tired again. And it's just like back and forth like that. And when I go to sleep, I wake up 2 or 3 hours later. And I'm not really that energized. So I got some things I gotta look at. But I did come out with a really cool short today, guys. I do want to say that. It is a follow-up to the Stellaris How to Build a Battleship short that I had that had almost 140,000, or had more than 140,000 views. It's my most viewed piece of work. I didn't even work that hard on it, but I worked hard on it this time, and I remastered it. And I put my newer, more beautiful voice on it. You know, you know how I love hearing the sound of it, right? Yeah. And so I redid that real quick for you guys because I felt like there was more information that I could share about it too. And I do think that the kind of battleship you have did change a little bit. But actually, surprisingly, it's largely unchanged. I think that's why people keep viewing it. So I remastered it so I could put the 4.1 tag on there so people knows. So that video is now fresh. So feel free to watch it. It's current. The information there will work today for this update just like it worked before. You know, with a couple minor tweaks. But not really. I mean, kinetic artillery is still really damn good. So are whirlwind missiles. In fact, actually, whirlwind missiles, I'm starting to agree with the other creators that missiles are actually back. They are back in black. I mean, they are definitely popping. I have not gone wrong with missiles yet. In fact, I'm starting to use them more and more because when I use them, I get better results. Especially today. I actually got wiped today, but I kept reloading and was like, okay, what is going on here? And I noticed that they're using those mandibles, and I'm like, well, that's a melee weapon, basically, so I've got to just stay out of melee range. Well, I got all these swarm missiles. I've got afterburners. Let's do it. So I put afterburners on my corvettes and my destroyers. I set their combat computer to artillery, and yeah, they took those suckers out. Didn't even touch them. So yeah, I learned something new today. And I mean, if nothing else, they're a great counter to bioships. Because man, those mandibles hurt. Oh my god, they are a hard counter if you don't have something like that, I think. So I think that's why they're so strong too. Well, anyway, guys, that is the so I don't know if this is really happening or not, but I've noticed that people are popping in and then they're hopping out. That doesn't look good, and maybe it's in my head, but if there is a technical issue or something that's making you off-click immediately, guys, please let me know. Please, yeah, I need to know that. If something's making you immediately off-click, like something turned you off immediately, that's usually a bad sign that I need to change something. I'm not a people pleaser, okay? I can't make everyone happy. I don't mind the occasional negative comment or whatever, but if I'm just losing person after person after person after person to the same damn thing, I need to know about that. That's something I need to be aware of. And maybe I can't do anything about it, but I think, yeah, I kind of getting the sense that that's going on here. So if that's you, if you came in, was like, oh, yuck, and then left, I want to know why. I really do. Just leave a comment or something. You know, ask anybody if you can. I'll hop in the Discord, let me know. I welcome feedback. I'll thank you for it. Trust me, no matter how much it hurts. Guys will tell you that have commented on my channel in the past. I've swallowed my pride and admitted when I'm wrong, you know, or at least when there's without a shadow of a doubt I'm wrong. You know, I've even had an apology video for crying out loud. I say stupid shit sometimes, so you know, if there's something wrong with the audio, for example, or the stream, or the quality, something's going on, yeah, let me know. Anyway, that or maybe just, you know, streaming Satisfactory just ain't that popular. I have no idea. But anyway, I will say this, though. If I continue to have numbers like this, I may have to pick a different game. I'm not going to do Stellaris 24/7. I'm not doing that either. You know, there might be a couple exceptions to that, of course, but right now, like I said, I'm a variety creator. I don't just focus on one game, so Stellaris can never have the full spotlight. There are other games that I need to pay attention to as well, that I want to pay attention to. You know, I could just have Stellaris and then just the other stream just be whatever the hell I want, you know. But I have been making some good Satisfactory videos, so I just figured people want to watch me do that. Maybe I just not enough people know that I do this yet. But anyway, if you like this stream and you want me to keep doing it, yeah, leave a comment, give me that engagement, you know. But if there's something wrong with this, with what I'm doing or whatever, yeah, just let me know. Anyway, it's past 2 hours. I don't want to wait for the rest of this. Guys, I'm beat. I really am. I'm just beat. You know, this energy level bullshit is really wearing me out. Once again. I don't know what the hell is going on. But anyway, I'm just going to end the stream there, guys. You have a good evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. Take care. I'll see you.